Hi. So, after a whole day of unsuccessfully trying to find a time where it is kind of quiet, I've decided to make the Pokemon video that I wanted to. So, I'll be basically talking about the Pokemon that I've caught or I have with me. I'm also recording a video, so this will be on YouTube. So, if you want to see the Pokemon themselves, you can go and check it out as well. But yeah, mainly meant as an listening experience, so you won't be missing out on anything. So I'll be talking about each and every Pokemon. So the first Pokemon I got was my starter Pokemon, which is a Charmander. She has now grown into a Charmeleon, and her name is Plum. And yeah, she is my strongest Pokemon at level 35. She has two fire moves, Flamethrower and Ember. Fire is good against a lot of stuff, including normal and grass. I think against it's very good. It's not good against water type, which is kind of bad because the first gym you encounter is water type Pokemons. But yeah, so Plum is my main Pokemon whenever I want to go into a fight. Even water type, like in Misty's gym, I over leveled her, so we easily beat her even with Plum. But Flamethrower is the latest move that I got. It has a little bit less PP, so that means that I can't use it more than 15 times before like having her rested. But 15 is like more than enough, and she is usually able to one-shot anyone with that. Also, people are playing cricket outside. If you can hear like the noise. In India, cricket is like the most common sport. Like people are die-hard fans of cricket, and cricket is not India's national sport. You would honestly mistake it for as the national sport of India. Hockey is the national sport of India, but people just love cricket so much here. I'm pretty sure that India has like the largest cricket watching audience, but I might need to double check that. But I never really got too much interest into cricket because just generally I just didn't like cricket too much. But it's a slow game. Like if you think about it, there are 11 players per team, and while batting only 2 players get to really do anything. Also in that also one at a time. When when defending, I guess either you are fielding or you're bowling. Bowling is really the only time you are really doing anything, or wicket keeping, and the other people are just catching the ball. I never liked it. But yeah, so after Plum we have Meg. So Meg is not my second Pokemon. It will be she will come later. But Meg is so when I caught her, she was an Akans, which is, by the way, just snakes backwards. And now she has grown into a what's this? Okay, Arbok. So that's Cobra inverted. So Meg is level 28. She's one of my best Pokemons. I think level like top 5. Level 28 is quite high, but not as high as my other top Pokemons. She's a poison type Pokemon, if I'm not wrong. Charmeleon was a fire type, and she has one dark move, which is Bite, and one poison move, which is Poison Sting. If I'm not wrong, Poison Sting is not that good against a lot of Pokemon because it's like not good against other poison type or grass or something, I think. Or is it super effective against grass? But Bite is pretty good against normal and a lot of other Pokemon, so I use Bite more often than not. I have Glare as a one normal move, which I actually need to get rid of. Also, I forgot to mention Plum's other moves. So Plum has Cut. So Cut is, if you recall, one of the main moves a Pokemon can have. It's like a TM, I think. So it's used to unlock new areas in the game. And the last is a Steel type move, which is Metal Claw. Metal Claw is another one of her super powerful moves, and I use it quite a lot. It's 35 PP. It's super effective against a couple of Pokemon, but I think it's weak against ground. So yeah, it's a mixed bag. But yeah, overall her kit is pretty good. Back to Meg, again Arbok. She has a Wrap, which I use against because this is Wrap is the only normal type move that she has. So against Pokemon that if I'm leveling her up or something, or I'm using her in an emergency, I have to use Wrap. Thankfully Wrap is like a multi-move kind of, so once you use it, the next few moves the enemy Pokemon will be hurt by Wrap. It's kind of like a poison effect, but it doesn't last indefinitely. So yeah, Wrap is pretty good. Also I should mention this, so Charmeleon has a ability called Blaze, which is described as ups fire moves in a pinch. What that means is, I looked it up. What that means is, when Plum has low health, I think under 50%, her fire moves are made more strong. So basically, she will have extra damage in her fire moves. Meg, on the other hand, has Shed Skin, which says heals the body by shedding. So basically any poison effect or any type of paralysis effect, she can use this ability randomly and just get out of it. Anyways, so let's go to the next one. It's Pidgeotto. Her name is Sharpie, and she is a normal flying type Pokemon. Pidgeotto is kind of unique. Like when I caught her, she's my second Pokemon. When I caught her, she was I think she was PG, but and this is the second evolution, but this is as far as the evolution goes. So she will not evolve anymore. So yeah, kind of unfortunate in that sense. I'm pretty sure that I'm correct. I might be wrong, honestly, but yeah. So Sharpie has the ability Keen Eye, which prevents loss of accuracy, and her attacks are, so she has 2 flying attacks, Gust and Wing attack. Both are pretty good, both are super powerful. She has one normal, it's not an attack, it's a move, Whirlwind, which basically in wild, it will basically shoo away the Pokemon that you're fighting, the wild Pokemon. On the other hand, on any trainer Pokemon, if Whirlwind is used, the trainer will be forced to switch to their other Pokemon. So this move is pretty good and pretty unique, and I like these kind of moves that don't do damage but are pretty unique. So I have this for that reason. And she has Quick Attack. She is I think the only Pokemon I have left in my like top 5 who has Quick Attack, which is a very good move, like because it can get you out of trouble very easily. Okay, so next we have Nugget. So Nugget is a Meowth. Honestly, Nugget is not really a Pokemon I want in my party all the time, but she has the ability Pickup, which is may pick up items, and this is a super good ability. So what this basically means is every few steps Nugget has a chance to pick up an ability, any item, and the items range from like berries to rare candies, and rare candies are rare, so this is one of the best ways to get them. I didn't know this when I first played the game. As I've mentioned before, I used to play this game when I was very young, and I used to cheat a lot, and what that did was just soft lock me. So I cheated my way, evolve a few Pokemons beyond what I was supposed to, and I got soft lock. And this happened multiple times. Like I would defeat a boss that I was not supposed to or something like this, and I would just constantly get in trouble by soft locking the game. So I never really understood a lot of mechanics, and this is one of them. So yeah, Nugget has this ability which is super good. And yeah, so I'll go on to the move list now. So in normal attacks, she has Payday, which is a very good ability. Every time you use it, you get a bit of cash, which is super good. I don't know why this move exists, but it does, and it's super helpful. So every time you use this move, it does a lot of damage for a normal ability, and it pays you like $100 or something, whatever the currency is in Pokemon. Then you have Flash. Flash is I actually don't know what Flash does. Okay, Flash doesn't do any damage, it just cuts the accuracy, but it also eliminates caves. So it's very good for that particular reason. In caves, flash is like needed. It's also another TM move if I'm not wrong. Like you can't lose that move. You can reuse it as many times as you want. She has another normal move in scratch, which is just a normal scratch move, nothing to talk about it. But the third move that she has is the fourth move that she has is bite. It's a dark type move and it's also pretty good against a few other types. But yeah, moving along, we have Martini. Martini I caught as a Parasect. No, wait, as a Paras, and she evolved into a Parasect. Martini, the name was given by my friend when she was watching on Twitch, and yeah, it's a bug grass type Pokemon. I caught Martini specifically to defeat Misty, and Martini is level 26. Also, I should mention Nugget was level 24 and Sharpie the Pidgeotto was level 31. Nugget is the Meowth. So Martini, the Parasect, is level 26. Very good against ground type Pokemons, rock type Pokemons. I don't think ground, but at least rock type. So she's a bug grass type Pokemon. Her ability is Effect Spore, leaves spore on contact, and these spores can be paralysis or poison, sleep, any type. So it's quite good. It's random, but it's quite good. She has two grass type moves, Bullet Seed and Stun Spore. One normal, which is a scratch, and a ground type, which is Dig. Dig is a very good move because it can get you out of caves. So if you're low on health or something, you can use it, and it's pretty helpful. It's very unique because once you use this in a battle, for the next move you'll be immune to any damage because you'll be under the ground, and the next time you move you can hit the opponent. But the downside is that it doesn't work on any flying type enemies. But yeah. Next we have, okay, so this is my main party right now. Now we'll go on to the other Pokemon. So firstly we have, so these will be very low level, they won't have as many moves. First we have Becky, who is a Spearow. These Pokemons I mostly collected just to fill my just to collect all the Pokemons as I go along, but some of them will be pretty important. So Spearow, she is level 6, not too much to talk about. Keen Eye again, and she has Peck and Growl. I haven't used her too much, so I won't go over her for too long. Then we have Rattata, the third Pokemon. I don't think it's third actually. I think I caught Rattata very late. Her name is Garlic. And yeah, not much to talk about. Tackle, Tail Whip, Quick Attack. Then we have Drowsy. Her name is Trunks, and they have she has the ability Insomnia, which prevents sleep. Pretty interesting. I mean, the name is Drowsy, so I guess makes sense. Two Psychic type moves, also level 13. Two Psychic type moves, which are Confusion and Hypnosis. I don't think any of them cause damage. Okay, Confusion causes damage, Hypnosis doesn't. Then we have Disable, which is pretty good because it disables whatever move the enemy has just used. Then we have Pound, which is a very strong attack if I'm not wrong. Okay, it's not that strong, it just does 40 damage. But yeah. Then we have Peanut. Peanut is a Diglett and ground type. Also, Trunks was Psychic, Garlic was normal, Becky was normal and flying. But anyways, so Peanut is ground type. The ability is Sand Whale. A Sand Whale, which says ups evasion in a sandstorm. I'm not sure, these are very specific and I'm not sure what they mean honestly. Again, I haven't used any of these Pokemon. Peanut is level 20, but I just caught her at level 20, so I don't really have like any playtime with Peanut. So two normal moves, Scratch and Growl. Ground move Magnitude, which is actually pretty good, and another ground move Dig, again the same as Parasect. Next we have Pepper. Pepper is one of my favorite. She's a Butterfree, bug and flying type Pokemon. I think my third Pokemon or fourth. So her ability is Compound Eyes, which raises accuracy. She has a Psychic type move, which is Confusion. Two grass type moves, Stun Spore and Sleep Powder, and a poison type move, Poison Powder. I have kept her like she has only one move that directly deals damage, which is Confusion. Everything else just causes some sort of stun or some effect. I have kept her because I kind of like this Pokemon a lot, like this setup where I only have stun effects. I use her to like catch other Pokemons or basically combine her ability with someone else's to deal more damage. But yeah, that's pretty good. I think Floss is a Zubat, poison and flying type Pokemon. The ability is Inner Focus, which prevents flinching. If you don't know, flinching is a move that flinching is a status that sometimes happens when you use, for example, when you use dark type moves, the bite. Your opponent might flinch sometimes, causing them to lose a turn. So this prevents that. Floss has Bite, which is a dark type move. Ghost type move called Astonish. I don't think that causes in them. Okay, that causes 30 damage. Then we have Leech Life, which is a bug type move, and a normal move, Supersonic. Again, I don't think Supersonic causes damage. Yeah, it doesn't. Again, I haven't used Floss that much. But yeah, then we have another one of my favorites, my fourth Pokemon, Penny, who is a Beedrill. Again, Penny and Pepper both were originally Caterpie and a Weedle, so they just evolved. Penny is a bug and poison type Pokemon. Her ability is Swarm, which means ups bug moves in a pinch. Again, if she is under 50% health, her bug moves will deal more damage. So she has two normal type moves, Fury and Focus Energy. Fury attack basically means that she'll be doing 2 to 5 attacks, and each of them will deal a certain amount of damage. And Focus Energy is basically raises the chances of critical hits the next attack. So I like to use Focus Energy and then Fury attack. They are pretty good combination. The bug type move is Twin Needle. So it says the foe is stabbed twice with 4-leg stingers. Might also poison the enemy. And the last is Poison Sting. Same as Meg. Penny and I think Pepper both are level 20, I'm correct. So both are level 20, so they are not very high leveled. But yeah. Then we have Whip. Whip, again named by my friend. She's an Onyx, Rock and Ground type Pokemon. She's, I think, the latest Pokemon that I got. Her ability is Rock Head, which means prevents recoil damage. I had to look this up, but recoil damage apparently means that some moves, when you use them, cause damage to yourself. And I think something like this, like the opponent might use a move, and when you use a move in turn, your move will cause damage to yourself. And this is the ability that prevents that. She has 3 normal moves, Tackle, Screech and Bind. Bind being the same as Wrap, which causes damage over time. And the last is Rock Throw. Again, I haven't used Whip because as I said, I got her like very recently. So I haven't had the chance to upgrade her or evolve her or change any of the moves. But yeah. Next we have Miss Nido. So Miss Nido is a Nidoran, the female type, which I had gotten in a trade for a male Nidoran by a girl in like some place. So yeah, it's a traded Pokemon, so I can't change their name. She has Poison Point as her ability, the same as male Nidoran if I'm not wrong. Poisons foe on contact, so they have like spikes in their bodies. But yeah, so 2 moves, Growl and Scratch. Again, level 7, never really used her, but yeah. So now we have Mushroom. So Mushroom is a duck trio. Catching it was a very difficult. She was level 31 and she almost like what is the word? Fainted all of my Pokemon. I think only Plum was able to damage Mushroom enough to be able to catch her. She's a ground type Pokemon. She has Sand Veil as her ability, same as Diglett, whose name was Peanut. Ups evasion in a sandstorm. She has 3 ground type moves, Dig, Mud Slap and Sand Tomb, and 1 normal type which is Fury Swipe. Again, I haven't used too much, so I can't really speak too much about her. Then we have Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff's name is Swifty. I named her after Taylor Swift, and She is holding an item called Horan Berry. I don't remember that. Also, I didn't mention this, but Miss Nido holds an item called Tiny Mushroom. I haven't taken it from her because I kind of wanted her to have that, imagining that her previous owner gave it to her as a gift. But yeah. So we have Swifty. I haven't used her at all. She's level 5. Her ability is Cute Charm, which means infatuates on contact. I'm assuming this is like a poison type effect. Then we have normal attack Sing, which I'm pretty sure just puts enemy to sleep, and then defense Curl. I don't know how that fits Jigglypuff, but alright, whatever. Then we have Abra. Okay, this is going to be insane because Abra is the highest level Pokemon I have, which is 36. But this Abra knows only one move, which is Teleport. I don't know. There's this Pokemon Center where you can just put your Pokemon and they'll slowly level up as you move around the map. So it's based on how much you walk, the steps you take, and based on that, it basically ups the level of your Pokemon. It's called a daycare center. I put also her name is Aspirin. Aspirin, the Abra. I put her in that place for quite a long time, and she went to 36 level, but she hasn't learned a single move. I know that Pokemon can learn moves in the daycare center, but I guess she just doesn't have any moves. But yeah, very funny. Okay, I accidentally went out. Next we have Ori. Okay, so Ori is another Pokemon my friend named. She's an Oddish, a grass and poison type Pokemon. Ori is kind of unique because I refuse to evolve her. I know she evolves into Gloom and she looks ugly, so I'm not going to evolve her. If you didn't know, you can just press B on your controller rapidly to prevent evolution when the Pokemon is evolving. And you can still have the option to evolve every time your Pokemon levels up. You will have the option to evolve, like the evolve screen will come every time. She has the ability. Oh, I forgot to mention actually Aspirin's ability. Also Aspirin because psychic Pokemon get it. But yeah, Aspirin's ability is Synchronize, which means passes on status problems, which is nice, I guess. So back to Ori. She has Chlorophyll, raises speed in Sunshine. Now Sunshine is a rare effect, I want to say, because I have never seen an effect called Sunshine. I did read up about it, and it seems that it sometimes comes up in like various encounters and spaces. But yeah, she has 2 grass type moves, which are Absorb and Stun Spore, and 2 poison type moves, Acid and Poison Powder. Not having a normal move is kind of dangerous because you kind of become very hard against other Pokemons that are strong against you. But yeah. Next we have Cookie. Cookie is a Geodude, rock and ground type Pokemon. Again, ability is Rock Head, and she has 2 ground type moves, Magnitude and Mud Sport. Magnitude is like one of the most powerful ones if it rolls high, and Mud Sport is only good against electric because it doesn't do any damage. It just reduces the electricity power of the opponent's enemy. I am also noticing it's 23 minutes already. I did not imagine that much time has passed. But yeah, so the other 2 rock type moves are Rock Throw and Tackle. Sorry, wait, only one move is rock type, which is Rock Throw. Tackle is a normal type of attack. I don't really use Cookie that much, but she is definitely one of my most used Pokemon. Last is Lemonade. Lemonade is a Pikachu, and she is level 24, same as Cookie. She is electric type, and her ability is static, paralysis on contact, so kind of the same as Nidoran. Her electric type moves are Thunder Shock and Thunder Wave. So Thunder Wave doesn't deal any damage, it just paralyzes the opponent, and Thunder Shock is just a power move, like it just deals damage. It does, it might leave the foe paralyzed. Okay, didn't know that. Again, Thunder Wave is sure to cause paralysis if it hits. So she recently got a new move called Slam, which is a very high damaging move, but it is prone to missing. And last is double team. Double team is kind of like a useless move, to be honest. It just raises its evasiveness, which I have really never seen being used. But yeah. Okay. So these are my main Pokemons. I'll also talk about two other Pokemons. One is a Farfetch'd named Chading. It's a normal flying type Pokemon. I traded her for a Fiero to a young girl in I think was it Viridian City. The Farfetch'd is Chading is carrying a stick. He is one of the only two male Pokemons I have. He has Keen Eye, and he has two attacks: a flying attack, Peck, and a sand attack, Ground. Again, he's a normal and flying type Pokemon. Level 10, so not too bad, but I never have used him actually. Then we have Mimian, which is Mr. Mime, which is funny because you would think Mr. Mime is the name and Mimian is the type, but it's the other way around. Apparently it's psychic. I didn't know this, but it's a psychic Pokemon. Is psychic spelled incorrectly in... wait. Oh, okay. It's not spelled incorrectly. I guess it's intentionally spelled like that. It's missing the I. I guess that's to reduce space, but yeah. So it's a psychic Pokemon. Oh, I can actually see exactly which person used to own these Pokemons. So Mimian was owned by Rayleigh, and Chading was owned by Elisa. I actually want to go back and see who used to own Miss Nido. Just a second. Okay, so Miss Nido used to be owned by Sage. Okay, interesting. Anyways, back to Mimian. He is a psychic type. He has ability called Soundproof, which means avoid sound-based moves. I guess something like Sonic Boom, but that's kind of too specific, I would say. Anyways, so he has two psychic moves: Barrier, which sharply raises its defense stat, and Confusion, which is just a normal attack which may leave the enemy confused. And the last is a normal move called Substitute. The user creates a decoy using 1/4 of its full HP. What does this mean? Huh. I wanna try this out. Interesting. I guess I can try it out right now. I'll quickly move. Let's see. Oh wait, I didn't talk about Cinnamon at all. Cinnamon is a Mankey. She's one of my favorite Pokemons. She's a Mankey, and she's a fight type Pokemon. She has Vital Spirit, which prevents sleep. She has 3 fight type moves. Low Kick, which is very good against heavy Pokemons, like weight wise, like Pokemons that are big in size. Seismic Toss, which I haven't had the chance to use yet, but it says it causes damage matching the user's level. And Karate Chop, which has a high critical hit ratio. And she has a normal move, Mega Punch, which is super high damage but prone to missing. Okay, so I'll just wait. What I'll do is I'll remove Plum from my party and put Mr. Mime in. Let's see what happens. Wait, where did my... just a second. I think I lost my... oh, okay, never mind. I thought for a second I lost my Plum, but yeah. Okay, so I'll just go and fight a Pokemon and see what the substitute move does. Also, if anyone is seeing the video and wondering why this looks so weird, so basically what I have done is I have used a shader for the imitator. So you can basically add these shaders that can make your game look different, and I have chosen a CRT shader which makes it look like I'm playing on a TV. So yeah, feel free to try it out. I am not sure. I would like to link it, but I'm kind of lazy. I hope it doesn't die. Okay. Yeah, so substitute. Let's see what it does. No, okay, almost. What? Okay. what I can do is I can just load the game. Okay, this sounds like cheating, but it's not. I swear to God. Save state, load state. Okay, this should be fine. I'm sorry if I'm not talking enough, but mighty Pokemon store plum. So I place this plum here and I just take and go heal my Pokemon. Okay, yeah, as I was talking, what was I talking about? Weird. Wait, let me remember what I was talking about. I don't like this. Just a second. Oh yeah, I would love. Wouldn't mind putting in the instructions on how to make your game look like this. I'm just not sure if anyone would do this, but basically, if you search mega bezel shaders for RetroArch, you'll find it. But yeah, let's switch out minion and let's see. So I'm in the wild, in the cave actually. I found a Geodude who is level 17 and I use substitute. Oh, so basically what it does is, oh, that's interesting. So what it does is, it will create like a doll made out of a bit of the minions or the Mr. Mime's health, and that substitute will take the damage whatever the enemy uses. That substitute will take the damage. Anyways, I think that's it for the Pokemon part. Oh wait, I have one last Pokemon remaining that I wanted to show. Not wanted to show, but I just have. But it will take me time to get there, I think. Let me see if there's a way I can get there easily. So for that I need to go all the way to like Pallet Town or something. It's in the daycare center right now. I wanna see if I can reach there. It would be also a nice surprise to see if she has gotten any new moves, because I put her in the daycare so she can get a few new moves. Let me think what the will be. Also, I'm speeding up the game if anyone is watching the video. If it annoys you, I'm sorry, but this is just way much more, way more faster. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I'm just going to load the game. Yeah, so I think I need to go through the cave. I'll just talk about the other Ramble ideas that I had. Let's see. So a few days ago, I actually went on a little bit subreddit journey. I basically tried to find various subreddits, and I found two that interested me. Not two, I guess. So one subreddit that I used to follow long time back was not interesting. So Ashla's not interesting. It's a very interesting subreddit, but irony. I think it's one of the smallest subreddits, and I love it because it's any small subreddits I honestly love, because you can just chill around with people and not worry about rules or anything too much. That subreddit, basically you had to post anything uninteresting. That was the whole point. So the rules were that whatever you post cannot be interesting, but the comments can be. So most of the subreddit was basically people putting in boring comments, and other people trying to make fun of the photo or whatever. So it usually would be pics of people's ceilings. I used to post pictures of my ceilings a lot. So I would basically put photos of my ceilings of my desk a lot, and people used to just comment on it. It was a very nice subreddit. I haven't visited it in a long time, but I doubt it has changed at all. As I said, most of it was just people coming up with funny ways to address the whatever was posted in the subreddit. But yeah, so the two subreddits I found was Mom for a Day, I think, which is a super nice subreddit where you can just post if you have any worries about something. You can just post. Let's just check that subreddit out. Mom for a Day is basically. Actually, I remember I knew about Dad for a Day long ago, and what it basically is people asking other people for advice that you would usually ask your dad. So stuff like very stereotypical, but stuff like asking your dad for advice on how to fix your car or something. On the other hand, mom for a Day is like asking for emotional support or even just home advice or anything in general. Most people talk about it's very nice to see because a lot of people will just mention their what do you call it, just their something good that happened to them. So they would say that, oh, I got a promotion or I got this or that, and other people would just compliment them and wish them best of luck, and it's such a nice subreddit. So yeah, do check it out if you have the time. Now I have gotten the Pokemon and I will go and see. So her name is Detergent. She is a Magikarp, a water type Pokemon, the first water type that I have. She has the ability Swift Swim, which raises speed in rain. Again, rain is a weather effect. I have never seen it personally. And she has 2 attacks. Again, still just... she has a Splash and Tackle. And Splash does 0 damage. It says the user just flops and splashes around without having any effect. I feel like Magikarp was put as a joke. Like, I'll read out the Pokédex entry for Magikarp and you tell me what you think about her. So, Magikarp. Just a second. I must sound super stupid saying that. Almost there, I think. Oh, got it. So, Magikarp. The description is, it is virtually worthless in terms of both power and speed. It is the most weak and pathetic Pokemon in the world. This is the official Pokédex entry. How is this? This is just bullying this poor Pokemon. But I know that she does evolve into a super sick ass looking dragon Pokemon. So I'm just waiting for that. But yeah, I'll just close the game now because I have done what I wanted to do. And yeah. Anyways, so hope you enjoyed that. As I said, I will post the recording on YouTube if you want to check that out. I hope the audio recording was fine. This is a long recording. This happens quite often that I will record a long recording and halfway through I will just check the recording and it's just unlistenable, I guess. But yeah, I hope audio quality was fine. We'll find out, I guess. If I upload this, then it probably is passable. Let's see. But yeah, also listening back to this long audio will take a lot of time. I usually skip through audios that are this long to just save time. I usually only listen through audios completely while reviewing them if they are like oral play audios or anything. I mean, rambles, I use it as an excuse to make low effort audios mostly. But yeah, because it gives me kind of a break. And today there was just cricket the whole day was just cricket. I couldn't do anything. But yeah, one last subreddit was Totally Not Robots. It's it's another similar subreddit is actually like Alzheimer's or something, where people pretend to post. People basically post the same Garfield comic every day, like the exact same comic every day, and pretend that they have Alzheimer's and they laugh at the comic every day. It's actually so weird but so funny. And same with Totally Not Robots. People pretend to be robots hiding that they are actually robots, and they all type in all caps. It's also very funny. But yeah. Yeah, so I think that's it. I don't have too much to say. I've been enjoying making these videos. If you have been enjoying listening to them, kudos. I actually made new thumbnails for my YouTube channel today. uh, if you don't know, I upgraded my PC, so I replaced my SSD. Because of that, I had to install new softwares. I had to install VLC. I had to install a lot of new stuff, and I thought, oh, this is a good chance to like refresh some of my files that I use for my YouTube videos. So basically, I usually just copy paste the same exact file, but this gave me a chance to make thumbnails for my YouTube videos, which I have been thinking for a long time. So I made that. But yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. If you were listening to this falling asleep, hope you're already asleep. If you're not, then good night, and hope you have sweet dreams. See you later.